Take 45, but it's all right. Hey, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? Let's do this quick. You see Jesus? He's always with me. Got my cross. Anyway, he gave me this lesson to give y'all on working out, bodily exercise. Right. First Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having the promise of life that now is and that which is to come. Right. All of that is important, but we're going to focus on the for bodily exercise profitive little, right? Now, this is God speaking to you, telling you that bodily exercise profitive little, but now we have to take um to heed what little means, right? Because this is coming from an infinite being that's telling us that this will do little. So, from an infinite being talking about little, that's a lot. That's a lot. To us, if you're going to look at it from a human perspective of little, you'll be like, oh, you shrug it off like, oh, it only does little. I don't care, right? Because a lot of us are greedy. You know, we got to have the most, the top, the best, and all of that. So a little, when you hear a little, it's like, ah, I don't care about a little. You know what I mean? Consumerism and capitalism has done some weird things to the human psyche. Anyway, um, but still, little to an infinite being is about the size of a universe. You feel me? Like if you're an infinite being, a little is about the size of a universe, bro. And we don't even know the size of the universe, right? But an infinite being does, and it's only about that much. It ain't even that big. You know what I mean? What we thought was the endless vastness was only about this. You know what I'm saying? Because infinity, how big is infinity? Come on now, right? All right. So hopefully you hear me, right? So it benefited little, right? That means it benefited a lot. It's coming from an infinite being. So you gotta times 100 that little. You know what I mean? Times 1 million that little. You feel me? When it comes from infinity, just hit it with a times million. Trust me, the number ain't even gonna get close to where the infinite being is. You feel me? Um, so yeah, it's important. But a lot of people I think read this and have like arrogance. For bodily exercise profiteth little. They hear that little with the human brain, and but godliness is profitable unto all. And then once again, with the human brain, people want to go after the bigger things than the smaller things. So they hear, oh well, godliness is profitable in all. So I'll work on that. I'm gonna get strong in that because I don't even need it. That's what God said. I don't even need to work out. I just need to work on focusing on Him. He gave you this vessel. He gave you this vessel so that you can focus on Him. This is true. But you got to take care of the vessel in order to focus on Him. If you die of a heart attack or you die of something, that takes you out beforehand, that you could have prevented by doing certain things on this planet to take care of yourself. You see what I'm saying? People think because they get a haircut that they're doing more for their body than going to the gym. People think because you bought yourself some new clothes that you're doing more for your body than going to the gym, or even taking a shower. Now taking a shower, absolutely, you gotta cleanse. We all know about the Bible's all about cleansing, right? Um, People think because they get their hair done or something like that you're taking, that's not taking care of the vessel. That's just putting on new labels on old bottles, right? And you remember the sermon about the bottles on how you want to put new wine into new bottles, because if you put new wine into old bottles, the bottles break and you wasted all of that wine. I think this ties into that similarly as into taking care of the vessel which the wine is poured in. If you're not doing the bodily exercise, but you're doing all the other stuff, the godliness is profitable unto all things. That is wonderful. But without the bodily exercise, all you really just did was take off a label from an old bottle and put on a new label on an old bottle. You didn't really do anything to there was no process to refine that old bottle to make it into a new bottle, which you can do, right? You can melt an old bottle and make a new bottle from that old bottle. But you have to melt the old bottle. And that refining process would be the gym. You're and other things. There's more to it than the gym, but the gym is included. Like if you leave out an ingredient from a mixture, then you don't have the same thing. Are you getting me? Are you getting with me? Are you staying with me here? Or did I lose you already? If I lost you, I lost you. If you're here, you're here. But the whole thing is you got to go and exercise. It's not that you gotta, you ain't trying to be some triathlon. This isn't, go out here and try to break records or something. But it is go out here and sweat. Do it till you sweat, baby. Do it till you sweat. And that heart rate. Get out of breath a little bit. Have that little sweat building up. And keep it moving. And try to hit that activity 3 times a week. It ain't got to be, as long as you're putting forth that effort to make sure that you are all around prepared for Christ. It's not just reading a book. It's way more. It's a walk. It's a walk. It's a journey on a path with ups and downs. Sometimes there's trees and foliage around. Sometimes it looks like a desert. Sometimes it's freezing cold like you in Atlantics in the mountains and all of this. Like it changes. It has its seasons. It has all of that. But to try to leave exercise out, I wouldn't do it. Now, if you just physically incapable, that's one thing. But if you got it, give it to God. I hope this bless you. Lamb in the clouds. Peace.